Mankind was on the brink of extinction, along with the evil king Vidrak, who suddenly appeared in the sky. There were countless monsters, and they wreak havoc upon the land. But the strongest mages of mankind that stood against the evil king were our last hope. The monster rushed toward the heroes in the hope of eliminating them. The leader of the heroes, Setsuna, ordered his comrades to prepare their magic spells. All the heroes executed their magic spells. Setsuna chanted his compound magic and fired his elemental burst spell at the evil king. All the heroes joined him together and unleashed a massive attack. The blast created huge dust, and the heroes thought that their attack had worked, but the evil king was unscratched. The heroes were shocked. Despite the leader Setsuna's objection to waiting and observing, they unleashed another attack against the evil king. The magic spells were dispelled before hitting the evil king. The evil king mocked the heroes for their weak spells, further stating that they were foolish and miserable creatures. The heroes were shocked by magic not working against the evil king, and asked Setsuna to give them orders. The leader Setsuna thought there should be something that they could do, but his thought was interrupted by the attack of the monsters. They got surrounded and they were running out of mana. The monsters started attacking the heroes. Setsuna, in a burst of rage, unleashed his spell, but the evil king got behind him and attacked. After the battle, Setsuna lay on the ground struggling to stand up. Shocked by the scene in front of him, all the heroes and common people were killed by the monsters. Thinking that mankind had been defeated, the evil king appeared behind him, stating that his struggle was futile. Setsuna was angered and chanted one last spell and rushed toward the evil king and punched him using magic. Setsuna was shocked to see that his attack worked on the evil king, and he got injured. He backed away while thinking about how a low-level spell could work on the evil king. He realizes that he can defeat him with this type of magic, but his magic got dispersed. The evil king stated that Setsuna could only get this far and attempted to finish him off. Suddenly, Setsuna's necklace glowed. It was a gift he received from his headmaster, the necklace of rebirth. The headmaster explained that this necklace holds the power of the spirit of the time, and he would have the power to redo his past regrets only once. Setsuna stated that he never had any regrets, and that it would be a waste for him to use this. The headmaster laughed at his statement, and said that he was sure that he would need this item in the future. Back to the present, Setsuna used the necklace, and wished to be sent back before he chose his magic path. With a burst of energy enveloping him, Setsuna opened his eyes. A boy slapped him in the back and said that it is his turn, and he was spacing out too much. Setsuna was shocked to see Leo, who was supposed to have gone missing before the evil king appeared. Looking around, Setsuna confirmed that he was in the academy, and was sent back 10 years into the past. Determined not to be defeated, he makes a conviction that he will win against the evil king this time. Leo told him again that it's his turn, and they were in the ceremony of blessing. Setsuna went toward the professor while the other students discussed him being the greatest genius in the history of the academy, because he had a magic affinity for all magic paths. The professor of the academy opened a mysterious book, and magic power came out of it. There are different paths in magic. In order to activate magic, a different technique is required. This is why you have to choose a magic path, which makes learning different types of magic from different paths difficult. It's the same as if you cannot believe in two different divines at the same time. The professor asked Setsuna Cromwell to choose the magic path he desired. Setsuna contemplated that it's in a normal situation. Choosing the long-range magic path is correct because elements are made from mana and then aimed at your enemy. With the low risk of being attacked with long-range attacks are normally enough to defeat your opponents. Setsuna became the strongest with this magic, but it was useless against the evil king. Setsuna turns around looking at a different magic path. Everyone got shocked. Leo stated that Setsuna told him that he would choose the long-range magic path this morning. But contrary to everyone's expectations, Setsuna decided to take the close combat magic, which was the worst. The professor instructed that this magic path is mainly focused on body enhancement, and he would only be able to attack the enemy who is close to him. That is why this magic path was already abandoned. The professor further stated that it's the same as going to the battlefield with a bow and arrows. He asked Setsuna if he was thinking of throwing away his future. Setsuna thought the same thing, but it was the only path that could work against the evil king. It was the only choice in order to defeat him. Setsuna, determined to win against the evil king, grabbed the magic path and a symbol appeared on his hand. The magic mark settled on Setsuna's hand. Everyone got shocked, and the professor of the long-range magic department, Cyrus Arclight, in a trembling voice stated that he had intended to pass all of his knowledge to Setsuna if he had chosen the long-range magic path. He shouted, claiming that Setsuna could become the strongest mage, and as his mentor he could gain glory and fame. Setsuna thought that glory and things like those would become meaningless in 10 years. When the evil king arrives in 10 years, these things will be nothing. Setsuna contemplated how he would defeat the evil king because he did not know how to develop this magic. After a while, an announcement was made for second-year students who had completed the rite of acquisition to proceed to their respective fields. Thinking about his own classroom, Setsuna tried to ask about it from the nearby students, but they got scared and ran away. The nearby student mocked him for choosing close combat magic. Setsuna thought of the past as for just choosing a different path of magic. The treatment he received from last time was completely opposite. He decided to look for the class himself and started looking for a campus map. He heard of a voice chanting fireball magic. When he turned around, he saw a girl getting attacked. The girl demanded from the attacker that they return the brooch to her, which was given to her by her mother. The 3 boys who attacked the girl stated that the brooch was a high-class magic item to store mana, and it was wasted on a commoner like her. Setsuna guessed that the girl was from Close Combat Magic Department, and the 3 boys were from the Long-Range Magic Department. One of the boys activated his magic and shot it toward the girl while stating that she should take the brooch by force if she can. The girl barely dodges the attack using physical boost magic that enhances physical abilities. But even if she managed to dodge the attack, she was not able to get close to her opponent. She activated her magic and a small mana sword was manifested. She stated that her mother saved money for many years to buy that brooch for her. Her attacker claimed that his magic was hopeless and it wouldn't be able to reach him. With that, he shot magic at her. The girl got hit and dropped to the ground. The boy stated that no matter what she do, her magic was not going to reach them. With that, he shot another vow of magic at her. Just before the magic hit her, Setsuna swooped in and rescued the girl. The 3 boys got shocked of his speed. Setsuna asked the girl about her being from the Close Combat Department and asked her to guide him. One of the boys recognizes Setsuna and is baffled to see the Close Combat magic mark on his hand. The other boy confidently stated that if Setsuna was a close combat magic, they could take him down. Setsuna confirmed that close combat magic was indeed weak, but thought that it depended on the person performing the magic. With that, Setsuna stated that the quality of magic does not determine the outcome of a battle. The girl tried to stop him, stating that they were seniors and he would get hurt, but one of the boys shot his magic, stating it was too late. Setsuna concentrated his magic on his legs and swiftly dodged all the magic attacks. Setsuna mocked the boy for using the same type of element and asked when he would use another type of elemental magic. Furious and confused about the movement of Setsuna's magic, the boy asked Setsuna to shut up. Then the boy gathered fire magic in his hand and shot at Setsuna. Setsuna created a mana sword and sliced the fire magic in half. The boy got shot about his magic being sliced, and the girl questioned if that was possible. Setsuna stated that in a magic against magic battle, the one with the higher proficiency will always win. The reason Setsuna became the world's strongest was due to his precise magic control, despite not having high magic power. Setsuna thought that if he could add power and speed to his magic, it would become a lot more useful. The boy was shocked and tried to use a more powerful attack, but the other 2 boys tried to stop him, stating that it would be too dangerous. Despite the objections, the boy started chanting, but Setsuna with his fast speed got closer and attacked the boy with his mana fist. To be continued. For the next part, please like and subscribe. Also suggest a recap you want to watch in the comments.